So another foundering car, and today we will talk about if I had two cars like I'm having the Abarth 595C Turismo with the MTA gearboxes, pedal shift, and I also have the Suzuki Sport hybrid. So due to the economic recession and all other stuff, of course you will also think, what if I have to let one of them go? Which one would it be? So first of all, a little bit of context. It needs to be the 4-seater because I'm a dad, I have 2 children, I also have a wife, so I at least need 4 seats. So for example, if it was a 2-seater and the Swift being a 5-seater, there will be an easy guess because you will get one car that can do it all, of course. However, this is not the case here. What is the case here is that both cars can manage to do that thing for the family. If you look at the simple of the perspective of the amount of seats, one has 5 seats, the Swift, and the Abarth has 4 seats, and they both are able to seat 4 people. That being said, I will choose the most practical car. If I had to go back, that would be choosing the Suzuki Sport hybrid over the Abarth. And why is that? Because Abarth is a very nice car, very pleasurable, and also very practical for being a convertible. You can even top load it, which implies that sometimes you can take stuff with you that is even bigger. But in day-to-day practice, and also we live in the Netherlands, so it will rain a lot, so not always is sunny weather. And then it's also quite a hassle to get children in the back if you need to pick them up or you have to travel somewhere, compared to the Abarth. And why is that Abarth? Of course, you have 2 doors here and one tiny hatch at the back, whereas Suzuki Sport Hybrid has 5 doors, a big hatch at the back and 2 side doors as well. Another thing to consider is that if things go south, economical, the Abarth is without warranty or very limited warranty, perhaps a few months left, whereas Suzuki Sport has about 5 or 6 years of warranty from new, so still 4 years to go. So it gives you a little bit more peace of mind, and it's more frugal and has lower costs in the department of fuel, because it is a little bit more frugal, but also the road tax is a little bit less. Insurance wise, I think the Abarth might tip it, because the Abarth is not insured, how you say, it's all risk, whereas Suzuki Sport is. So that might be a little benefit towards the Abarth, but perhaps if necessary you could also limit insurance on the Suzuki Sport. That's something that can be taken into consideration, of course. Another thing to take into consideration is that Japanese cars on average, in general, or however you want to rephrase it, are more reliable than European cars, especially Italian cars. So I'm not dissing the Abarth, I bought one, so reliability, but it is not as reliable as the Suzuki Sport hybrid is. Being a Japanese car, being also a lot newer. This is 2016 Abarth, and the Suzuki Sport is 2021. But I will miss her, if that would be the case. This sound is gorgeous that you hear now from the exhaust. It's a very nice and playful little car, but also that you have this convertible out the drawbacks of being a convertible. So it was pretty close between the two, because this car is also practical, also seats 4 people, and being a convertible you don't have to sacrifice that much. Also it doesn't cost the world, so it's not that easy choice. Normally perhaps you would say, okay, take the most practical car and you're done, but this was quite a struggle in my mind. What would I pick for? What would I pick to stay? I'm not saying that I'm going to do it, because I'm not at this moment, but things are going to get sour, so they are heading down, and not for the better but for worse. And if so, it's always good to think in your mind things through, to have things ready to go if needed. If the need arises, you know that you can save some stuff by getting rid of the things that you don't need. As much as the others. But I'm now really enjoying the weather, and I'm not thinking about selling the car yet. Really, I am not. But I just give you a little bit of the mind of an entrepreneur, and also I think the mind of a husband, father, a man. That you have to take sometimes decisions that you would not like to take, but you're obliged to take to fulfill your role as caretaker and father, a responsible person. So I hope this helps and gives you the perspective that you might need. There can also be the rare case that someone has a similar amount of cars or similar choices to make, and then this could be giving you some of the better consideration that you could also take into consideration yourself, and perhaps this is something that really is going to help you to make the choice. I'll give you a little bit of the view that you can get with this car. This is the top view. If you look, and there you are, sitting in your convertible. Also nice back seat, as mentioned, 4-seater. And also the based on the Fiat 500, but very stiff improvements. For example, very good big sporting wheel with also flattened out. You have a lot of leather and chrome accents, which I really like. Also very nice leather seats that look great, but are not very nice on very long trips, but on short trips they are fantastic in my opinion. The seat sits quite upright, so for longer trips it could be a little bit less nice, but it gives you some some firm backup. Also in the corners you sit very nice, but it's not that restricting. Also nice badges everywhere of Abarth, and nice music system as well. So that's what I really like about it. So nice. They have an overly thick approach everywhere to give this in a small car, gives you a little bit of a Maserati vibe. Hope this helps. Foundering car out.